See, I just came over to the river to show you. See, there's the edge of the shore. It's all froze. Look, it's like granite, the sand. It's not looking too good over here. It'd be slim pickings to find one. No digging or nothing. It's so brutally cold out here, you can't believe it. And everything's froze solid on the Ohio River. See, look down these shores. Oh, it's so cold you can barely take it. I'm just, oh, a little bit of rock, but probably not worth the effort. I'm looking all these gravels, and I flipped this up with my rake. I can't show you now, but there's a point. Something. It's too cold. Here's that little point, and I think it's all there. You can see the shouldering to it, kind of. And it kind of looks like a lance point, don't it? And it's just, you know, made with the fractured base, made on a spall, and that fracture just became the base. And it's an atto dart that was hafted up to about there. And I don't think it is some kind of old transitional point. I think it's like a Brewerton late side notch, and I'll show you because I have other stuff from here, and I'll show you some of it next. But for as cold as it was, you know, I went down through there was places I can sift if it warms up a little, and there was flakes. And then this, you know, this could have been 4 inches long, but that's a decent find. I'll show you some stuff I found right there where I picked this up next. See, here's another little pointy, exact same size I picked up right in there. Same kind of cross section to the point. And you see this one has light side notches, and that other one was just more not notched. But I think the same period, made in the same period, the mid-Archaic period. See, you can see the cross section of it there too, similar to that other one I showed. I'll show you some more stuff. Found this little point laying right in there too. I don't know, a year ago, probably a year and a half ago. It's probably a little Brewerton point, little dark point from the mid-Archaic period, about 6,000 years old, and that looks like Brush Creek Chert on this one. See, there's a few more points out of there. And see, that one's kind of a cross between a Brewerton and a fish spear. And see, there's another odd one, kind of like an Orient, but Brewerton looking too. All of that stuff's coming out of there. And see, these are tiny. These would fit on a quarter. Those little mid-Archaic atto darts is what I think. All off one camp there. Back to the truck, thank God. But see, this is all unthawed out in here, and I could scoop that up with a shovel regardless if the shores froze. And that's the concentrate that's come down this slant. See, there's fired rock. There's probably artifacts right here around me. Since I only found one piece, we'll go home and look at a few. I'll put up 2 or 3 finds at the end of this video that I found last year in 2024 that made me proud. So I hope you've enjoyed. It's freezing. And as promised, here's a few points. This is a Brush Creek, Crooksville Chert Amos point. Look at that needle tip. I found this laying out in sand several years ago on the river. It's a beautiful piece. Here's another Amos point, most likely made of Brush Creek Chert. And when I found this one, it was black. You can see on this side some of the remnants of the black patina. It came out of like river muck and gravel. That's a nice point too. I sifted that several years ago. Nice point, huh? Now look at that fossil like chert. I sifted this summer. That's another Amos point off the Ohio River. That's pretty nice, huh? Here's another Amos point. Look at that beautiful inclusion in that. I found this one laying out after a holiday weekend this summer. Saw it from 10 yards away, laying up in a little few inches of water. It's a nice one. Beautiful color. And there's a knife I sifted real close to it. Kind of matches it with the Chert. I'll show them to you together next. I was happy to find them close there. That's beautiful. See, when you look at them like this one's just stained up kind of. It looks like it's out of the same big cobble. And that's amazing, them together, isn't it? Whoa. This summer I found both of these. You can see I'm just pulling them out of one frame of stuff, and I found all of this summer. Look at this big. This is, look at that chipping on that. The small base, the material, I'd say that's a really old late Paleo lancelet. It's pretty nice, huh? For what it is. I'll see you. I'll show you this too. Look at that little hafted shaft scraper. To scrape shafts with. It looks like an eagle talon or claw. And look, it's not unifaced. It's chipped on both sides. Pretty cool. Well, I also do antique store picking videos, and I also dig bottles. And here I'll show you a few bottles I've bought recently that I kind of forgot about. Check out that, how clean that Bag's cherry cough syrup is. I think I got this in Riverview Antiques, and it was, it wouldn't have been over $10. Look how nice that bottle is. Here, I'll get out a few more. Hold on. Look at this one. I got this in an antique store. I think the Antique Mall of Marietta. It says London's Condensed Juniperade. Makes a gallon of a healthful beverage. London's Condensade. Invar syrup, SIRUP, what the heck? London and Company Sole Manufacturers, Chicago, Illinois. That's a beautiful blind bottle, isn't it? Nice condition. Well, that's a beautiful, tiny little mint condition aqua bottle. It says Sample Shiloh's Cure. That's beautiful. This is a cool one. I got this in the Antique Mall of Marietta a good while ago, and it was only a few dollars. Catara Remedy, Buffalo, Dr. Sage's, and it's blown. And then Dr. Pierce Proprietor, it says on that. That's nice. It's wee little, look. Here's another bottle I got in the Antique Mall of Marietta, real clean, real nice condition, and it says the Elmwood Place, I think. Something Shangles, Carthage, Ohio. See that? Carthage, Ohio. That's a nice old RX bottle, blown in a mold. That's beautiful, and it was like $10. Here's another bottle I bought in the Antique Mall of Marietta. Look this up, type it into Bang, and read about it. This has such a cool story. This guy was killed. Mosby Medicine Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. It's kind of a quack medicine bottle, but they're so cool. And look, this one has the cap. And see right there, I have one of the original boxes, Mosby Medicine Company right there, that this bottle came in. And see, I got this in the Antique Mall Marietta, and it was $15. See, Conjola, these are cool. Well, I think I got this one in Riverview Antiques. That's a nice... It's machine made, but it's a soda, I'd say, from the 1920s, and it says City Bottling Works, Cambridge, Ohio. That's a nice example of that bottle, and it wasn't much. That's a beauty. Alright, last one here, and there's still lots more to show, but we'll show it in different videos. Here's a bottle I would have bought in an antique store, and I find them in the dump, but there's the pristine one, and it's a High Valley. Parkersburg. Clio Cola Bottling Company. Parkersburg, West Virginia. I like these. I like that blue and white. Well, I'll see you, folks. Hope you're all having a good start to your new year. Well, look here, folks. I got him all lathered up. He's going to get in there and get rinsed off. Look at this. You liking this? He likes it. Old Squirrel Man's getting him a bath. Let's get the... It's hard to hold the phone here with one hand. There you go. What a good boy. Look at him go. You doing some swimming, big man? Squirrel Man's been in here for about 10 minutes now. He's soaking. We got him all lathered up, and I'm going to get him out and get him dried off now. He likes the bath. Tell him you like it in here. You get a squirrel swimming pool in the house and everything. You got it made, buddy. Squirrel Man got him a swim. You ready to get out? You ready to get out? He's ready. Here, folks. We'll get him dried off.